On behalf of my Jaipuria family, I extend warm welcome to you all. We truly blessed with your presence. Today we are here to unfold a wonderful show before you all. We hope you enjoy every bit of it. Now we invite our respected principal Promni Chopra ma'am and our dear teachers for the lighting of the lamp. And it's the glory of the universe. Let's seek His blessings. Oh, wow! That was indeed a beautiful performance.
जय हो शंकरा आदिदेव शंकरा तेरे जाप के बिना चले ये सांस किस तरह मेरा कर्म तू ही जाने क्या बुरा है क्या भला तेरे रास्ते पे मैं तो आंख मूंद के चला तेरे नाम की जोत ने सारा हर लिया तमस मेरा नमो नमो शंकरा भोलेनाथ शंकरा जय लोकनाथ शंभु हे शिवाय शंकरा नमो नमो शंकरा भोलेनाथ शंकरा रुद्रदेव हे महेश्वरा सृष्टि के जन्म से भी पहले तेरा वास था ये जग रहे या ना रहे रहेगी तेरी आस्था क्या समय क्या प्रलय दोनों में तेरी महानता 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 सीपियों की ओट में मोतियां हो जिस तरह मेरे मन में शंकरा तू बसा है उस तरह मुझे भरम तो जो है मेरा था कभी नहीं मेरा अर्थ क्या निरर्थ क्या जो भी है सभी तेरा तेरे सामने है झुका मेरे सर पे हाथ रख तेरा नमो नमो शंकरा भोलेनाथ शंकरा जय लोकनाथ शंभु हे शिवाय शंकरा नमो नमो शंकरा भोलेनाथ शंकरा रुद्रदेव हे महेश्वरा
can change the lives of many. Let us see what my friends have to share in front of us. What happened? Where are you lost? I was just thinking of a word. Which word? It's kindness. If you can be anything, be kind. Being kind not only has a direct effect on others, but it has a positive impact on yourself as well. Everybody can use little bit of kindness in their life. World Kindness Day on 13 November, right around the corner, is time to start spreading the love. Let's see how we can make world a better place to live. One act at a time. Kindness is being helpful and considerate and being a good friend. Here I want to add, I accept myself as I am. I forgive myself and allow myself to feel inner peace. I allow myself to make mistakes and learn from these mistakes. Dear friends, do you know that words of kindness can change the life of many? Let's see what my friend has to share her experience. I saw an old lady standing by the roadside, but she was hesitant to cross the road. Although the road was clear, quickly I walked over to her, offered my hand, asked, "Can I help you carry your bag?" Oh, I think God has sent you to help me, my dear child. My bag is heavy. Very good to help me. God bless. Carry out random act of kindness with no expectation of reward, safe in the knowledge someone might do the same for you. Quote by Princess Diana. Really deserve an applause. Let's give a big hand to them. We, the children of UKG are going to present before you a poem, Be Kind, by Alice Joyce Davison. Just a little bit of kindness can go a long, long way. Just a little bit of tenderness can brighten up a day. Just a little bit of praise that is deserved can bring a happy glow. Just a hand held out can give some hope to someone feeling low. A forgiving word, a handshake, a pat upon the head can take away a heavy heart and bring a smile instead. Just a little bit of kindness can go a long, long way in reflecting the benevolence God shows us every day. हम यूकेजी जी के बच्चे आपके समक्ष एक कविता प्रस्तुत करने जा रहे हैं। बहुत बड़ी किताब, खोल खोल कर बाँचा इसको, देखा परखा जांचा इसको, निकला है अनमोल खजाना, मानव का इतिहास पुराना। पृथ्वी की गहराई में जो जो मिला खुदाई में, इन चीजों से जाना हमने, पृथ्वी को पहचाना हमने। थोड़ा तुम भी पढ़ो जनाब, पृथ्वी बहुत बड़ी किताब। There are many parents in the audience today. I'm full of gratitude to God for having given us such a lovely parents. Their love for us is selfless. Yes, you are right, Nishrati. Our parents love us no matter what. There are so many times that we trouble them, not listen to them, and force them to take us out. Even when they are tired, our parents love us and makes us happy all the time. Yes, Evita, we love our parents selflessly. We must not love them only when they give us favorite food. We must not love them only when they take us out. We should also take care of them and love them. Together, on behalf of our class, we would like to express our gratitude to our parents by presenting these flowers to few of them. After this important lesson on the value of gratitude, it's time to let our minds drift into the poetry. Our wonderful student of UKGH have prepared two lovely poems, Oats and Yummy Gingerbread, to soothe our ears. प्यारी प्यारी ओट्स चलता राय कितने कोस, मोती जैसी चमक रही है, हीरे जैसी दमक रही है, अगर छुरिया हो गई पानी करना मत, ऐसी लगन किरण तेरी आएगी, हाथ पकड़ ले जाएगी, खेलेगी ये हाथाताली, ओस कैसे बजाएगी, खेलने मगर न पाएगी, बस इतना ही अफसोस। 1, 2, 3, 5 yummy gingerbread sitting on a plate. The first one said, "Boy, we smell so great." The second one said, "There is chill in the air." The third one said, "I see hungry children everywhere." The fourth one said, "I think we better run." The fifth one said, "Here the children come." Then the children each grabbed one, and with the munch, crunch, munch, 5 yummy gingerbread all turned into lunch. Wow, what a wonderful performance. Now my friends will present a small story of a seed. Do you know how a plant grows? Air, water, sunlight and soil are so important for plants. They give us life-saving oxygen and take away the harmful CO2. I am a little lonely seed. I will grow only when someone will come and give me nourishing feed. I want to come out and see the beautiful world. But until and unless my friends don't come, I can't grow and feel the fun. Now the sun comes to shine its sunshine on the sea. I am the sun. I bring joy and fun. I am the only one who can brighten up everyone. I shine throughout the day and make the world so gay. It is hot, the sky is blue, small cloud comes looking at you. I keep floating here and there. You can see me everywhere. invincible, so I be. This earth is full of me. No one can live without me. You can't see me, but I am right here. I make a power and it must fear. Last but not the least comes the sun. I give you home and shelter. I am there to hold you strong so that you can stand straight for long. Sun, clouds, air and soil come together and surround the seed. The seed grows into a sapling. I am a little sapling, oh so small. In just few days, I grow so tall. Deep inside the soil, my roots are found, drinking the waterfall underground. Now the plant grows into a big tree. Now I am a tree with strong roots. I can give you flowers and fruits. I have branches with leaves so green. I keep the air always clean. So whether we feel hungry or when we have to breathe, the one thing we should tell green plants is don't you ever leave. 1, 2, 3. In the heart of the sea, buried deep, so deep, a dear little plant lay fast asleep. Waves at the sunshine and creep to the light. Waves at the voice of the raindrops bright. The little plant heard and it rose to see what the wonderful outside world might be. It's an expression denoting pleasure, happiness, joy, or amusement. Just one smile immensely increases the beauty of the universe. A big smile is universal language of kindness. Now we the children of class UKG are going to present two beautiful poems before you. 1, 2, 3. Smiling gives infectious. Smiling gives infectious. You catch it like a flu. When someone smiled at me today, I started smiling too. I passed around the corner and someone saw my grade. When he smiled, I realized I had passed it on to him. I thought about that smile. Then I realized this was a single smile, just like mine, could travel on the earth. So if you feel a smile begin, don't leave it uninterrupted. Let's start an epidemic and get the world infected. 1, 2, 3. सपने क्यों है आते, मम्मी सपने क्यों है आते, कभी रुलाते कभी हंसाते, प्यारी दादी घर जब आती, ढेर खिलौने भर कर लाती, कुछ खो जाते कुछ रह जाते, मम्मी सपने क्यों है आते, परियों के जब देश घूमता, रंग बिरंगे फूल चूमता, बाबरे मुझे देख मुस्कुराते, मम्मी सपने क्यों है आते, चांद सितारे जुगनू सारे, देखो लगते कितने प्यारे, यह सब मेरा मन बहलाते, मम्मी सपने क्यों है आते, सब Strawberries are the only fruit with the seeds on the outsides. Honey, only edible food for humans that won't go bad. There are over 1,000 different kinds of apples. Peanuts are not nuts. They are legumes. The potato is the first vegetable to be successfully grown in space. Cherries are a member of the rose family. Lemons contain more sugar than strawberries. The performance, now hold your breath for our singing performance. Let's move forward and be ready to listen Teri has a new song with angelic voice of children.
2, 3,
Tune of music is still tickling my eardrums. Keep it up. Get ready to tap to the rhythm of the music. Before we present the catch-up dance, some of my friends will tell you some amazing facts about tomatoes. A tomato is eaten in salsa, salads, sauces, processed into the ketchup, tomato soup, to name a few. The average tomato, according to Guinness World Record, weighs 3.51 kg. There are over 10,000 varieties of tomatoes. They come in a variety of colors, including pink, purple, black, yellow, and white. Tomato is a fruit, but it's classified as a vegetable in the United States of America for tax purposes. The tallest tomato plant, according to the Guinness World of Record, reaches a height of 90.10 meters. An average common tomato weighs near around 100 grams. Tomatoes are vegetable of New Jersey.
Friday night it's party time, feeling well and looking fine, viene de rumbeando. With the magic in his eyes, checking every girl outside, grooving like he does the mambo. And he's an ally in la disco, kicking bailando tipo ragatanga. And the DJ that he knows for on the spot, always a man toques the mix that él no mezcla con la salsa. Y la baila, and he dances, y la canta. Y hace no mama, bien de boogie and the boogie beat. I said say you know mama, bien de boogie and the boogie beat. I said say you know mama, bien de boogie and the boogie beat. Friday night it's party time, feeling well and looking fine, viene de rumbeando. With the magic in his eyes, checking every girl outside, grooving like he does the mambo. And he's an ally in la disco, kicking bailando tipo ragatanga. And the DJ that he knows for on the spot, always a man toques the mix that él no mezcla con la salsa. Y la baila, and he dances, y la canta. Y hace you know mama, bien de boogie and the boogie beat. I said say you know mama, bien de boogie and the boogie beat. I said say you know mama, bien de boogie and the boogie beat.
What a fabulous performance. A big round of applause for our stars who have put in their heart and soul to make this presentation an enthralling one for you all. We thank your presence, dear parents. I would also like to take this opportunity to express my gratitude to all. I extend my thanks to my colleagues who supported us, to all Didis who smilingly helped us throughout the day, to the whole support team who were with us to make this show a big success. Once again, gratitude. It is my honor to invite our dear Vice Principal Junior School and Principal Navsrijan, Mrs. Asha Chadda ma'am, to address the August gathering. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. First of all, I would like to pay my immense gratitude to all my teachers for their tireless effort which has made this presentation possible. Parents, it's not so easy to train so many little children, instill confidence in them and give them courage to face such a huge audience. And I think even you will be surprised when you saw your children there. So you can imagine how much labor our teachers have put in. So let us applaud for them. I am humbly grateful to my parents as well for their presence. Parents, you don't imagine how much happiness you've given to your children, because they get confidence from you only. I had seen the smiles on the faces of the children. They saw their parents and they were just, slight waving was there for their parents. So your presence is always very much required whenever there is a function of your children. And actually, we also feel very happy when we see that our parents acknowledge our efforts. Parents, actually, this moving out from the four walls of the classroom and doing something which is different from academics help the children as well as the teachers to extend themselves and discover their potential beyond their own limits. We see, at times we see the new face of our children also. They sometimes surprise us with their caliber, with their talent, but each child in a different way. Because each child is unique. Each child possesses different qualities. I would like to share a small poem with you. A child is like a butterfly in the wind. Some can fly higher than others, but each can fly the best it can. Why compare one against the other? Each one is different, each one is special, each one is beautiful. So let them fly in their perfections as well as in their imperfections. Don't try to cut their wings. It may be possible that your child may not be having the skill which the other child has. Maybe a child had spoken in a skit here and your child had danced, or maybe your child had danced, the other child had was a part of English elocution. But you see, each child has some kind of skill. So please accept and appreciate the skill which your child has. Your child just needs your appreciation and your trust. You will see your child will bloom in future. If you think certain skill your child doesn't possess, you will see if you appreciate the other skill, that skill also develop with the skill which your child already has. Actually, at this age, the soul of the child must be treated with a lot of care. The child is very tender at this age. Just show to the child whatever is beautiful. Do not show ugliness to the child. Ugliness means don't scold your child, don't compare your child, and don't reject your child for anything. If you do so, your child will learn that only. Just write 4 letters of love on this clean slate of your child. How many parents play with their children at home? Indoor and outdoor both? Okay, very few. And what about telling them the stories? Again, very few. So why don't you get yourself involved with your children? Parents actually getting involved with the activities of children is very much essential at this age. If you will not be involved with your children in whatever they are doing, you will never be able to strengthen the bond with your child. You will never be able to make a connect with your child. And later in their life, they'll be too busy in their own life, and then they will not have time for you all. So spend some time with your child to build relation with them. Your child grows with you. Your child learns a lot from you, habits, human values, skills. So please spend some time with your child. How many parents teach their children at home? Okay. So again, trust your teaching and teach your child yourself. Do not send your child for tuition. So this way also you will be spending time with your child, playing, telling stories, and of course when you're teaching the child. That is very much essential. As parents, we all expect our children to grow up as cultured, sensitive, successful human beings. And as educationists, we try to find that element in education. That's the reason the vision of our school is conscious transformation. We try to hone each being, each faculty of our children, whether it's physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual. I think you all are aware of it. Your children, do they discuss with you the value of the month which we do in class? This is a major initiative we had taken last year, and still we are continuing with that. Each month we are taking a value like kindness, sharing, caring. Do they discuss with you all this? They do discuss. So try to reinforce these values at home also. Because in school we have to make an effort. But at home all these things come naturally. आप अपने घर में जिस तरह से आपका व्यवहार है अपने मेट्स के साथ या आपके इन-लॉज के साथ या बच्चों के ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स के साथ, बच्चा वहाँ से बहुत वैल्यूज़ पिकअप करता है. जब आप पूजा करते हैं, जब आप खाना खाते हैं कई families में मैंने देखा they offer the food to the God. So children learn from there. And before we teach them in school, they are already doing it. So please make your child part of all these kinds of puja or whatever you are doing at home. शाम को जब आप पूजा करते हैं पूरे परिवार को इकट्ठे बिठा के पूजा करिए, बच्चा उससे बहुत कुछ पिकअप करेगा. You have lot of time. Don't make life so mechanical and busy that तुरंत पूजा की और बच्चे को नहीं बुलाया. Tell your child this is the puja time and you have to be at home and you have to be with us. That will make a lot of difference in your child. Another major initiative which we've taken this year is plant a tree, save the earth. How many parents have done it? Okay. One section is 100%. Which section is that? I. Okay. UKG I. Parents of UKG I. Okay. Let us clap for them for this 100%. Because other sections are, I think, at 70%, 80%. So those 20-30% parents, I appeal you, please help your child to plant a sapling and help him to take care of that plant till it grows tall. Because you know the value of trees, how they are useful for environment. Because if there are no trees, there will be no rains and there will be no fresh air. Do we want that kind of future, that kind of environment for our children and for ourselves also? Because we also have to live for many more years. The way we are treating our environment, the way we are cutting down the trees, I think we will not leave anything for our children. So please help your child to plant, even spread this awareness among your friends and relatives also. Parents, we want the future of our children secure. And how do we make that secure? First of all, we give them good education, that is essential. Secondly, we earn money for them, then we hoard money for them, we procure property for them. All this is required for a living. But without clean air and water, there is no survival. Let us not wait for that last drop of water in our city also, because we've been hearing about the scarcity of water in many cities in India and in the world. Let us start planting the trees and let us preserve the environment. Let us leave the good environment as a legacy for our children. Now about the tuitions which I had taken up before also. Many parents are sending their children for tuition. Firstly, you should not send. It is better if you teach your child. Secondly, if you are sending your children for tuition, please do have a look at the notebook what your tutor is doing. Because we had seen a parent was arguing with the teacher that my child does everything in the tuition class, but he is not writing anything in the class. So when the teacher asked for the copy, the teacher saw that the tutor had written a sentence on the top and the child was just copying it. Okay, the child did not even know the spelling, did not understand anything, just copying it down. So that task is very easy. If that kind of task is given to us, it will be very easy for us. And if I ask you to write a composition on your own, it will be a very difficult task for us because we have to think in that case. So that's the reason, and in class, we don't write anything on the board. The child has to write everything on his own. That's the reason the child was doing in the tuition, but he was not doing in the class. So please be very careful about this. Share your tuition copies with your teachers, though our teachers have already called for it and they've seen it, but periodically send the copies so that they can guide you better. Again, though we don't give much homework, but at times our teachers do give some homework. But the copies come back blank. I'm not saying 100% copies, but some. So I request you all again to take interest in your child's academics also. Because this is the age when conceptual building is there. Don't think that my child will do it later. If his concepts are weak, it will be very difficult for your child to pick up later. So please pay a lot of attention to homework also. And every day ask your child what is done in school. Be a part of whatever we are doing in school. Parents, actually your child is traveling in that cart where there are two wheels. One wheel is the parent, the other wheel is the teacher. or school, you can say. So let us both align together for the smooth journey of your child and for the success of your child in future. Thank you.
Good afternoon, parents. Thank you, ma'am, for your kind words. Looking at your lovely faces, smiles there, it seems you really enjoyed the program, isn't it? Yeah. As ma'am spoke about the plant initiative, some of you have still not planted the saplings, and some of you have planted, but you have done it in a pot. So that activity is not part of the initiative we are taking. We want you to plant the sapling in the earth so that it grows into a proper tree. Pots are seasonal, they may not remain for years. So it is our kind request, kindly plant the sapling in the earth. And we hope you will do that at the earliest. I will tell you the importance of this activity. You all have been planting and sending the photographs to the teacher. Now the class teacher is maintaining a folder of all these photographs which will be passed on to the next class teacher. And at the end of the academic year, when you get the final report card, there will be a line of appreciation for the child telling him about his initiative, how great work he has done by planting a sapling. So I hope everybody would like that important line to be there in the report card. So please do the needful. Um, those who have planted in the pot, they can repeat this activity again. It would hardly take any time. You can just plant that same plant. If it is a proper tree, a plant which is not seasonal and can grow into a tree, kindly use that same plant to plant it in the earth. Saving the earth is not an issue anymore. It is becoming the necessity. We all need to survive, and you have seen how trees and plants are very helpful. We need them for our survival. We need to come together and safeguard what is left of our green earth. So, please do the needful and let's leave a healthy planet for our children. The ethos of a school is creating an environment which is conducive for a happy, healthy growth of a child. The healthy growth which is physical, mental, and most importantly, emotional. Imbibing good values is the elixir for a fruitful life. Your children are sharing all the values which we are doing in the class. And as ma'am said, if you practice these values at home, they imbibe it. You don't have to teach them. While choosing stories also, if you have some moral in the story, the children are more clear about the values which you try to pass it to them. But yes, definitely it should not always be the values. Sometimes some interest of the child should be part of the story. Our children observe and imitate all that we do, and it is very heartening to see them take on these values in their character. I take this opportunity to thank all the parents, grandparents, and once more for all your support and cooperation. I would also like to express my heartfelt gratitude to our principal, Pramini Chopra ma'am, and our vice principal, Mrs. Asha Chadha ma'am, for their guidance, wisdom, and love. They patiently and with great affection handhold each and every activity. A big thank you to all the teachers. A big thank you to all the teachers and children for their hard work in putting together this fantastic program. My gratitude to our headmistress ma'am, Kanika ma'am, for being such a staunch pillar of support. I would also like to thank the music department, the IT department, and all the bhaiyas and didis present here.